So I'm gonna jump straight into the video. So we're gonna quickly do our brows because they frame our face. I know I sure miss my eyebrow lady. I wonder how you guys get your eyebrows done. Do you thread them? Do you wax them? Do you just pluck them? Or you don't do them? Because if you don't do them, you're really lucky. Okay, I'm just gonna use a really light brow pencil because if I don't fill in my brows, I just don't feel 100% put together. It frames your face, as you've heard it a million times. Just get in there, fill in those gaps, edges, straighten some lines. You don't want an Instagram brow, alright? And I'm quite happy to not do a voiceover this time. So for example, I have like really sparse brows here. So I'm gonna make sure I draw hair-like strokes with my pencil. And don't worry, you can be as messy as you want. We'd have a spoolie to clean it up. So I'm just gonna fill my eyebrows this much. I'm not defining them, I'm just filling them. And yes, there is a big difference between that. My skin is not really the best today. So definitely get some new skincare after all of this is over. Also, I would like to know, do you prefer like chatty videos? Because sometimes you're like in the mood for it. Alright, once you're done, just brush them again. And yes, this is like a Zoom call meeting. Get ready with me. Now you want to do this or you don't, it's completely up to you. But I personally think that if you put in some effort, like even 5 to 10 minutes before the call, you just feel better, accomplished. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't want my brows to fly anywhere, so I'm gonna set it with some brow gel. It's clear. Okay. I think that skin in general, like you need to look fresh, radiant, awake. So we're gonna focus on the skin today. I'm gonna be using a couple of concealers because they just did the job for me. We are gonna use color correcting color, which is for my under eyes. This is Biscuit and it is very warm toned. You just want to lightly place it under your eyes and some marks. I know I look crazy. This area is very crucial because that's where most of your darkness is of the eyes. So you really want to make sure that you get there. When you turn, suppose this way, like you see all the darkness over there, so you want to concentrate more over there. And just press the product in. You don't want to move it around because then you've lost the whole purpose of doing it. Some concealers are quick to work with. This one is, you have to let it settle. Yeah, I think it best works that way. So I'm just gonna leave it for a few minutes. You could use your hand or whatever. If you've noticed, I haven't taken my concealer all the way to my lash line. It will look less natural. Nobody has perfect under eyes. Okay, once you're happy with this, I'm gonna take another color, one shade light. And this is in a pot, so I'm just gonna place it at the back of my hand, warm it up even more. I'm gonna take a medium-sized brush, place it where I think I need some coverage. I usually don't prefer putting a lot of product on my forehead because I know that it's gonna look cakey. So I'm just concentrating on, so like just around this area, and then the nose, under eyes. Like, I know that you can still see some darkness of my under eyes, but it's all gonna come together. We're not going out. It's just a meeting, okay? So I think this is a lot of concealer for some people. Some shimmering liquid perfector. Still wanna look radiant. And yes, I'm not wearing a primer, which is a big deal. Okay, I'm gonna take this makeup off in a few minutes. I'm gonna place the shimmering perfector around the areas because you still want to look radiant, right? Spray myself with some Fix Plus. Again, I'm gonna take the Beauty Blender. Now the Beauty Blender is a great tool if you want natural looks. It gives a more natural finish than a brush would do. By the way, I did moisturize with my skin prep before applying all of this. So don't forget to wear your SPF and your moisturizer. I'm gonna kind of take this down as much as you can to color match. This is good enough coverage for the occasion, which is Zoom. Now, because I'm a little bit extra, I'm gonna put some concealer on my eyes, and by some I mean very little. And just over here, I wanna look bright. I'm just priming my eyes with the concealer. Okay, once you have set all of that in, I'm using these actually I'm mixing all 3 shades together. Probably might not use this one just yet. And just set my eyes. You're gonna just set the T-zone. This is not gonna add any color or coverage. It's just gonna set and bring light. Make sure I don't have any creases first. Tapping it out. Alright, let's move on to bronzer, because let's be honest, this looks like a blank canvas and I'm not here for it. I'm gonna use a bronzer brush. I'm using the NARS Laguna bronzer, which is quite a universal color. It's not too warm, not too cool. You don't want to look like an Oompa Loompa. I'm gonna also use it as a blush. You know what? Brands will market product to just be in one place, but hey, it can be really multifunctional. Sometimes you're in a rush. I use the same bronzer brush and put it as my eyeshadow and my nose contour. Alright, once you're happy with your bronzer and covered your face with it, you just want to take some really neutral matte. You can go with some shimmer as well, but I prefer matte. And you're gonna take some blush brush, just pat it in. This color is We're Going Shopping. I'm going to place it right above the bronzer. Gauge kind of when you look straight where your eyeball is, just until here and all the way until here. Some on your nose and some as your eyeshadow. It looks pretty cool. For your faces, because you put a lot of powders on, you want to look hydrated. Now for eyes, to make them look more awake, I'm going to coat my upper bottom line with some black eyeliner, not the bottom line, because that's going to make your eyes look smaller. You want to take like a brown liner with like really rough strokes. Just draw like a really thin line and probably a wing if you're feeling it. So from the center of the eye to all the way to the end. And I'm using a brown eyeliner because I just think it's more natural. I'm going to take a rounded brush like that and I'm going to dip this into the bronzer that we're using. We're just going to place some over here and diffuse it even further. I do like to take a dark brown shade similar to my contour under my eyes. It just gives a lot of definition without doing too much. So once you're happy with that, I'm gonna curl my lashes for that lash lift. I don't know about you all, but my sleep schedule has gone out of the charts. It's just crazy. I'm gonna take a very light hand with my mascara. Again, this is optional. I'm just gonna coat the upper lashes. You know, make sure you get all the nooks and crannies. You see a difference? Set once more. Feel that freshness. This is a really important step. You want to pick a rather neutral shade because you don't want to go there on a meeting with red lips. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, whatever floats your boat, but I think something close to your lip color is gonna be looking bomb. And I'm using something pink because my blush was a little pink based and I put it like it's just monochromatic. I know this looks a little bit too pink right now, but we're gonna diffuse it. The shade is in Rose. I know I said neutral, but this is literally the base of it. But I'm gonna put a neutral shade. We're just gonna accent. Oh my god, I dropped this. Oh my god. Story mode. This is called American Woman and it's a liquid lipstick. It's gonna dry velvet matte. Again, this is an optional step, but I'm gonna be using some really sheer skin light highlight because girl. So I'm gonna place this on the high points with my hands because it works the best. Just in the center of my nose, just lightly, and yeah, it just makes your eyes look awake without having this really intense glitter. Just gonna spray one more time and make it look like I'm here for this. Like, you can wear it without glasses. It is sheer coverage, like not too many products, multi-use. So proud of myself because I can't do natural makeup, okay? And I am here for this look. Yeah, like this makes you look like you had a facelift. I'm ready for my meeting now. I really enjoyed filming this and I hope you can take away some tricks with using different makeup products because, hey, you learn a new thing every single day, okay? So I hope you enjoyed getting ready with me for a Zoom call meeting. It can be professional or like meeting with friends or date perhaps, like who knows? I think it's work appropriate and it's not too much out there in your face, full glam. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe down below if you can. I just hope you all stay safe and yeah, can't wait to make some more content for you guys. Ciao!